Who were the Picts? They're best known for the impressive symbol stones that they carved. The Picts were around from about AD 300 to AD 900. Pict comes from the Roman or the Latin word picti, meaning painted people. It's traditionally thought it referred to their practice of painting or tattooing themselves. They lived in the eastern side of Scotland, the northeastern side, from maybe Caithness down to Fife and even out to some of the islands. By the 7th century, Christianity had become a major part of their culture, and that can be seen in the crosses carved on some of the symbol stones. I think I have some Pictish blood lurking around in my veins. Today I'm taking you on the Pictish Trail. So come away on my BSA. The first Pictish stone to look at today is out at Old Nigg Parish Church, so that's where I'm headed for. The Nigg stone has stood in the churchyard for many years, but was blown down in a gale in 1727. It was moved around and got damaged over the years. It's now been reconstructed and erected within the church building. Well, welcome back to a C15 trip. This time we're going round the Pictish Trail, and this is the first of the Pictish stones that I'm going to show you today. This is in the old Nigg church. The stone there was originally in the church grounds, but it's been taken in here to protect and preserve it. Above where the stone is the poor loft. This had been shut away for many years and rediscovered fairly recently.
Hi there.
But it was time to move on to Shandwick, which is not too far away. The Shandwick Stone is protected by a glass shelter. I suppose that's wise. I think the next clip is going to need a little bit of translation. It was blowing a real hoolie. Don't know will you be able to hear me above the noise of the wind, but we've just come out to the seaboard village of Shandwick, toward Hilton. And this is the Shandwick Stone here, another of these old Pictish memorials. Here's something I utterly detest. Highland Council have introduced 20-mile-an-hour speed limits in all our villages and towns. I don't know what that has cost the council to put all these signs up. I think the real agenda is the potholes in the road. It saves them having to patch them up and spend money that way. Here we're passing the John Ross Visitor Centre on the left. It is well worth visiting, but the base of the stone that we're just about to see is in there. I didn't bother going in today. The stone standing here now is actually a replica of the original stone. The base of the original stone is, as I've said, in the John Ross Visitor Centre, but the main part of the stone is in the National Museum of Scotland in Edinburgh. You would hardly believe that there was a chapel here at one time. Just grass mounds remain. Now I'm in Ederton Churchyard. I'm now at the Ederton Stone. This one is actually out in the open just as it ever was. It's really quite an amazing stone. And you think it dates from about AD 800. Pretty impressive what our ancestors did. I just love that the cross has been there all these years and it's an empty cross. I don't think the patterns on the stone will be showing so well from this side. Way in the distance there's a hill with a monument on it, Benvragi. Just below that is Golspie, where I was born. I drove along to Ederton village and then cut up to Altnamain and the Struy road. I knew the B9176, the Struy road, was closed. What a chance to go to the Viewpoint and not be bothered by anyone. I know that the first film I made of a C15 trip was up to this viewpoint here. There's no harm in showing it again. It's been grand to be out in the C15 again, so it's time to go home. I still have my troubles because I'm leaking a fearful amount of oil.